sounds like a fucking fire alarm that's like beeping and needs its battery replaced.
To me, it sounds like a bird.
Is that German wildlife? I'm gonna fucking use my American guns
you're
and kill
hearing the
every
birds
motherfucker.
outside. I actually can't hear the birds with my headphones on, but you probably can. That's true.
Yes.
Yes, that is in fact a
Okay.
German fire alarm.
Are they unfamiliar with the current time of day? They need to shut the fuck up.
I agree, but I don't think they do.
Well, that's why you have guns. Your firearms will
I was
solve
about
this
to say he
problem.
doesn't have a gun. I didn't want to be stereotypic. So it's just stereotyping.
Look, guns solve problems. That's what we're taught.
I've heard that it's not the gun that solves the problem, it's the man that solves the problem.
Well, that is certainly demonstrating your lack of familiarity with guns.
Alright. I can't claim that I have familiarity. I've never held a real
Could a
gun.
cat eat that bird, maybe? I'll start fantasizing about that.
Is there like a website where we can line the sound up and then get like what bird makes that call?
Maybe, but I think there's too much background noise for that to work. Let's see. German, but
Sound recognition.
like missing battery fire alarm. Surprise me, Google. Did not match any documents. Oh.
What were you looking for?
German bird missing battery fire alarm.
Oh.
No. See, animal sound? No.
Yeah.
Oh, I can buy 2,833 bird songs on iTunes for $70.
That's a lot of bird songs. That is, well, if you ever play an elven character, just have that playing in the background constantly.
Just bird songs.
Just listen to like chirping. Yeah. If you have like ambient wood noise, that's nice too. And like whoosh, rustling of leaves. Good mood for bird songs. Well, I'll be right back.
I mean, I could just mute my microphone, but that would be too easy.
And I'm back. I'm the only one? No?
I'm muted, so you don't have to murder my bird.
It's mostly Grimace that bothers, I think. I don't really mind bird noises.
We don't want to bother Grimith though.
No,
Then
not today.
hurting us later on.
Want him to be mild and happy.
Yes. So I don't remember what Gryph said. Was he gonna be on time, or is he gonna be a bit later?
You know, I have no idea what he said and no idea what actually happens.
Yeah.
So it could be. I mean, he's a box until then. We kind of have a mechanic for Gryph being unable to show on time for a lot of sessions.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, was just
So,
wondering.
yeah, sure. I just don't know.
I would make an improvised ranged attack using the box. Yeah, my thrown weapon damage isn't that bad. It's like 44 plus 3 damage.
Yeah. Oh.
So peaceful now. I like it.
She muted us to make you happy. I guess it's a good thing for his chances to be alive that he wants to make you happy.
It's also beneficial. He's not going to be acting much this session, so that he can have that muted, so I won't have to listen to it. Hooray for convenience.
I have another couple hours until I need to do anything. At least a couple hours.
You're playing the villain this session, aren't you, Sheep?
If we succeed. Yeah.
You?
That she picks up as the new party. We all make new characters too. Be part of the gang now.
I don't think that's the first joke that's been made about one person surviving the TPK. Fargus comes to mind whenever you guys went through the living dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
I think YouTube has already accused Thomas of being the protagonist. That was quite funny.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
You know,
Something was like, so is Thomas the protagonist or what?
You know, I agree. Thomas is the
With
protagonist.
the number of relationship dice you get.
His own story.
That's true. I do get a lot of die.
And you know, this still seems to be the most like this Yuna turning into a lizard still seems to be the most advancement you've had. And that was not because of, well, maybe it was because you really didn't shit by, but we put you in that position. So maybe you aren't the main character. And now your lovable companions have to save you. Something they stupidly put you into.
Think of this
my sidekicks.
Think of this like a song of ice and fire. Death is on the table for everyone.
No plot armor.
It's exciting.
Now we have to save the damsel in distress.
But the damsel is the commander in distress.
Yes.
Well, you don't know what happened there, so who knows what you're saving.
I'm not saying guys, he's doing fine. He's doing what we asked him to do. He's Thomas. He's competent.
We can take some
get
guesses.
caught.
We can take some guesses, can't we?
He looks like a lizard man now. That's why. That's all. Maybe he just have had a tough time getting back to us, because, you know.
Hola.
Hey.
Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estás?
Yes, War Garble. That's great.
Not war garble.
That's what I call.
I understood that one.
That's what I call your Euro languages: War Garble and Moonspeak.
Hello. That's another Euro language. Moonspeak.
I have faith in the group today. I think together we can make many memories, and a year from now we'll look back at session 15 and we'll laugh and we'll love.
That
Yes.
makes me.
And if we die today storming these gates, then just know that I'm glad I died beside all of you.
Just know that your Tuesdays are now free.
That's sad.
I mean, we won't all die, probably. Someone will be the guy.
Asthma man's like, free Tuesday? Son of a bitch, what am I doing that?
Uh-oh. Could not load campaign. That's not a good sign.
Different IP.
Yeah, I sent you a private message, Gryph.
My ISP changed my external address.
Ah. Evil ISP.
Well, they've done worse.
ISPs in Germany at least change external IPs every 24 hours. I'm not sure why, but they do.
Yeah, you've seen mine changes like every 2 or 3 weeks.
It's to throw off the ninjas.
Yeah, every day at around 3:30 in the morning, I have a short disconnect and then I have a different IP. I figured that piece of information was vital to this conversation.
That was the synchronization that Germans are are known to have. The calm before the storm.
Well, first we're going to talk to some people. So I guess we get sort of a little bit of a ramp up. Unless we go in and the first thing we hear is like battle horns coming from the Scarlet Serpents. They charge our location. We're like, oh fuck, what the hell?
I hope useful information wasn't gained. But maybe they already know where you are anyway.
Maybe they do. You know, maybe we're walking into a trap. But if that's a trap, well, then we will spring it and then we will kill them all.
Or die trying.
That is Team PC at heart there, solving all of their problems with wanton bloodshed.
You know, murder hobo doesn't come from nothing. Although we do have a house, I guess. So.
I think adventurers are actually Americans in fantasy settings. I like this.
Hurrah, sir! Yeah! Just shoot fireballs in the air.
They're trying to take our adventure in gerbs.
Archmage will rise again.
God damn it.
These damn lizards taking our jobs.
Shouldn't have brought this
Run
topic
through the
up.
border.
I can't handle laughing like this today.
On that note, I should go and get my glasses.
You're going to need a lot of alcohol for this.
Nah, That's on Friday.
Well, if you don't have a Tuesday session to worry about anymore, you can move it to Tuesday.
I mean,
don't want to drink on
it's
a
probably not
Tuesday.
going to be a TBK because at some point the people left are going to be like, "We'll take the campaign loss," and the rest, those who are dead, are like, "No, fight on." They're like, "No, no, no."
Well,
we won't.
you
We're
say
leaving.
that, and I remember the closest you folks came to death in the living dungeon. You're like, no, if we can't succeed here, then we'll never succeed. Fight on to the last.
And it went a lot better than it did with the Ravinger. Although I didn't think we could have won that. I mean, I couldn't because I was the last guy standing, pretty much.
We were fucked at that moment.
Yeah.
Thomas, I got, dogpiled, and once the commander went down, then all of your hopes went with him.
Yes.
Now we're not going to have him.
We haven't had him quite a few times.
Yeah, but hopefully our sort of other allies can draw out enough of their people too. And if they don't go and fight them, then we'll all meet in the meeting. We'll have like a giant sort of clusterfuck battle, which would just be horrible. But I don't think that's in anyone's interest.
Sheep might be gone, but if Gryph, if you're back with your glasses, then we can get a start. The earlier we get this snowball rolling, the better it will be for the session quality. Alright, time to tackle 13th Age. Several recap iterations have been provided in the group chat, so I won't spend time having another here. Thomas split from the party about 3 hours ago. It's late afternoon at the end of Sunseb, and Team PC is walking from the Wreck Humi gang to Iluodi's coterie. Tempus, you can make your entrance whenever and however.
Okay. I'm
As
just
usual,
waiting now because the map's still loading for me, so...
It's not of particular necessity. The Draken Hall overlay, just the same overlay that you folks have been staring at.
So I suppose we make our way to the Wreck Human gang. Human actually like to look as we walk from this like one area to another one. Does the buildings look different? If there are any different signs or any way to really distinguish between the two areas, or is it just sort of a loose? We are here, you are there. There's some loose distance between us.
As a matter of fact, as you walk westward, you come across a symbol showing you're on the right path. It's a dark gray handprint. And beyond, you see the buildings here, as you're at the edge of what you think is the Shadowcaster territory, are truly a mess. There's not a structure with more than a ground floor. Debris litters the ice-slick road, a narrow cobblestone path, winding its way across a city block before terminating at a squat brick building. The neighborhood is heavily shadowed, a consequence of the dim light filtering in through the thick clouds above.
Shouldn't try to be very alert. Knowing some of what these Shadowcasters are capable of, we'll know what to look for. Maybe moving shadows, I suppose.
Yes, worth noting that your group did not encounter any bugbears while leaving the Wreck Humi gang. And looking out from here on this particular landscape, well, Mr. I'm sort of familiar with how this thing works and looks. Why don't you give me a Dwohurim paying attention skill check?
Sure. We're currently in frozen ruins.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he's really been in those sorts of areas before. He has, however, been looking, been used to being aware and such, as he has been a frontiering pioneer. He's been out in the many woods and mountain areas as he has been prospecting for minerals and whatnot, and they're full of bears and wolves and angry druids.
Sure.
One have to
Alternatively, if you are
look out
looking
for.
specifically for magic signs, I would allow you to use your wisdom in combination with your magical background.
I'll take that. It sounds like a much better deal I was arguing for. As it is indeed magic I'm looking out for.
Go for it.
That is a pretty good roll, I think.
Indeed it is. Blowing past the extremely hard checks even for, the DC 25 Adventurer tiers, your extremely hard check, and you folks are still technically in the Adventurer tier. Dwohurim is confident, based on what he knows of Shadow Casters and what he's been told by Genzeros and the symbols he sees to note the territory of Eluodi's coterie, that this, in fact, is the place with the largest concentration of magic, sort of like a nexus, swirling energies emanating around that squat brick building at the end of the road. Again, the road is very narrow, just so much debris from the buildings, which were once taller, just being littered across the streets. If these are all gnomes, then perhaps they would benefit from all of the cover and the small building sizes.
Herm looks to the others and says, I suppose we should call them out.
Now I pop out of Leon's backpack.
Alright. Go for it, Gryph.
And just Leon's backpack will just shake and shimmy, and the box will just sort of fall out and sort of flip over, and as it's flipping, starts assembling into Tempus, and there's Tempus sort of squatting on the ground. And goes, wait, so, I've been following. Who are we calling out? As he sticks a finger in his ear to shimmy it out.
Elodie's coterie. A group of shadow-casting gnomes, another gang. They seem to stay in this area, and they're quite renowned for their powerful, if very painful, magical ways. We're going to try to convince them to attack the Scarlet Serpents, so that we can have more aid when we attack. Hopefully wipe them out.
Okay, sounds like a noble endeavor.
Yes, very much so.
Let
Now,
me guess.
Leon, what do you know about shadow magic?
Personally, well, you summed up some of it there quite well. Exceptionally painful magic, and always coming at some kind of price, but does make them, well, able to survive blows that not many others could. Though I have not studied it the most, as it is, well, as you should know, Dwohurim, it's supposed to be illegal, though I doubt the city really cares too much.
Same goes for vampires and liches and whatnot.
Etc., yes. Fire would be the best option to defeat them, which makes it slightly awkward with the Scarlet Serpents around, considering they enchant their weapon to be flaming.
Or shocking, as far as we've seen. But I suppose that would be almost the same effect. Now, I think something we can base this on would be that, well, if the Scarlet Serpents aren't defeated here today, they will, well, in 3 days as it is, they will grow a whole lot. And if the coterie does not want to be subjugated by them, well, now is the best chance to fight back and make sure that this monopoly on power that they're holding will end. I would ask you to, seems like you know about the same as I do, Leon. You're a little more eloquent than I. Perhaps you should be the one to lead these discussions. I might pitch in as well, but...
Leon sighs a little bit. Never liked gnomes that much. Oh well.
Genius.
We must do what we must do, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose we are within, like, calling distance here.
Considering how eerily quiet it is out here within the middle of ruins in Drakenhall, your voice can carry a good distance.
Human never has he never had a weak voice either. I suppose she'll call out, call for... We seek to speak to the coterie and its leader. Towards the building.
The words, as powerful as Dwohurim can say them, ring out in the winter air. No response, other than the gentle breeze.
I suppose we should walk closer then.
This is not going to end well, is it? Leon says.
Only one way to find out.
I don't know. They might be listening to us even now. Begin to make our way closer, I suppose.
Tempus, keep an eye out behind us, just in case.
Tempus
for
will keep a
shadows.
lookout of the shadows. See what he can see, I guess.
Alright. Tempus can certainly keep an eye on. The locale is as previously described. Your boots crunch on the ice as you make your way closer into the, or rather upon the winding cobblestone road leading to the squat brick structure. There is no evidence of disturbance within the squat buildings around you. No enemies or noise coming from this neighborhood.
Sure, we'll look upon the door. Sure that he senses the power. I'll say out, I sense your power upon this building. We are wise in the ways of magic, and wish to converse with you. We have no wish or ill intent for violence. We have a proposal. Business transaction, so to speak.
You hear the sound of leather scraping upon a wooden floor. The door opens, revealing a little stubby fellow, as gnomes are wont to be, certainly considerably shorter than Dwohurim is. Thin, with bags under his eyes, a gaunt appearance to him, though his eyes burn with great intensity.
Hello? What brings you to Illidy's coterie?
Oh, Dr. Leon.
Well, we have been around the ruins quite a bit, actually, and well, we are interested in some business, actually.
Around the ruins? Yes, you have. I've smelled you before. All right. Suppose you can come in. Illuodi! Visitors!
Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.